This is weird. Anyone hearing music? Okay.
I just heard it.
Yeah. Just needed to increase the volume. Okay. Now, where was I? Yes, game summary. Cool. Last week was pretty nice. So you entered the next room that was after the rats, and you found this large table, a dinner table with a moldy cake on top that you assume is the wedding cake from um, Tatiana with Strahd's um, brother. As you found a figurine of a man and a woman on the cake. Well, the man's figurine was on the ground. Um, you also found a lute and a harp. I believe it was Amnon who
We found
played.
lots of loot.
Yeah, I believe it was Amnon who played the harp beautifully and summoned the ghost of Piddlewick, a funny little king's fool, a ghost that gave you a clue to one of his treasures that is hidden in the crypts. Once you entered the next room, you found a study with comfortable chairs, divans, and multitudes of books, but you ignored all that and you focused on the fireplace because you knew something was hidden behind. Trying to turn off this magical fire, you do manage to uh, get it low enough to uh, to discover a hidden passage behind it. Using magic, you disable the traps that were in this fake treasury, but you did find some coins there that you grabbed before finding a second hidden door that led you into the Hall of Webs. The belfry was filled with various webs, deadly webs that were spun by a iron spider that dropped on you, and well, you actually summoned it by ringing the bell, uh, but then you fought it bravely and managed to destroy it. After that, you found yet another small passage that allowed you to sneak into this octagonal chamber that has a night sky with stars on it. But most importantly, it had a fortress standing right in the center of it. You found a trapdoor and an adamantine door on the other side of it, but unable to enter. Bartholomew was able to summon his unseen servant inside and got you the sun sword. But you still wanted to grab Strahd's treasure. So Iron got to pray to her deity, asking for some way to get inside that room. And Mishakal, being proud of Iron's achievements, answered her praise and whispered a word in her mind. And once she said that word, the doors opened and the magical fortress was yours. Inside, you found plenty of coins, but most notably, you found various magical items and weapons that made Ozzy, Amnon, and Tehanu very happy because, well, a shield, sun sword, rod, and rapier, all magical, giving you bonuses to your attacks and damages. There were also some other pretty cool stuff, such
There was a
as,
helm that
yes, the Helm of Brilliance, as well as an alchemy jug that nobody cared for because they already saw it in another game, and four potions of greater healing. Um, but yeah, and now Ozzy has an AC of 24, of course, because he needed that. You did ask me a question about the Helm of Brilliance before. Yes, they
I was
are
I
one
was
use.
no, I was being facetious.
Oh, okay.
I was going if you had answered me, what I was going to say is to ruin the fun that Bartholomew would have later in the game. I was going to pluck all of the gems out and throw them all at once so that he would just basically have an inert crown or helmet. as a joke. I wouldn't actually do that.
Okay. I actually don't remember what that helm did. I knew that it was cool and it had like
It has a whole bunch of
lots of stuff.
gems, and each gem you can pluck out. Like if you pull out like a ruby, it's like a fireball. If you pluck out like
Oh.
yeah. So
Oh
the idea I had
shit.
was however many gems it has, I was gonna pull all of them out and just do this one big handful of just hell, and just throw that and just murder one thing outright, like completely, and waste it, and then he'd show up and have like this brilliant crown that he's been so excited to be able to use, and has no gems left, and it's just basically.
Oh shit.
But I wouldn't actually do that. It was meant to be just.
Okay, no problem. So I didn't even notice it emits dim light when at least one undead is within that area. So you have an undead detector now. That's
Yes,
cool.
we also have like a hut that we can put inside an impenetrable fortress hut that what although Strahd also knows the password to get in.
Yeah, but oh shit! Any undead that starts its turn in that area takes 1d6 radiant damage. So every undead takes 1d6 radiant damage because this guy is wearing a helm of brilliance. That is actually brilliant. And he has resistance to fire magic. My god. And he can make his weapon burst into flames. He won't because he's a magic caster, but that's actually pretty cool. So we need to roll d10, d10s, d10s to find how many diamonds, rubies, opals, and fire opals he has.
I'm not going to use. Let me just tell you right now.
Hmm.
Roll those with him,
Yeah.
so that he gets to enjoy that.
Yeah.
I do not plan on using any of it.
Okay.
So like save that for his bit of.
Yeah, but yeah, I totally forgot about this thing. It's pretty damn cool. I knew it was cool because like the art is pretty cool, but I didn't remember the specifics of it because there was so many other stuff to look at. Okay, good. Happy about that. So, that was our game summary. What else? Right. So you are in this treasury. um, I believe Bart was throwing all the money outside, um, and I believe it took something like an hour for Amnon to ritual cast his identify on pretty much everything.
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes per item. Do you know how many items you had to identify?
Well,
Let's see. You had the loot, so that's one. Um, you had the shield, alchemy jug,
We
helm.
didn't need to identify my sword, just the
Yeah.
scimitar.
The helm, the rod, and the rapier. So that's 6 total. So yeah, an hour. Okay. And then what do you guys want to do?
My understanding was that we're taking a long rest in all of because it was the end of the day.
Yeah, I thought we would.
So my understanding was we took the treasure dome, and then we put our dome inside it. So we're like a Russian nesting doll inside of protection from everything.
Okay. And so Bartholomew is going to cast his thing, tiny hut, right? And
He casts the tiny hut inside the adamantine impenetrable
inside of the fortress. Yeah, got it. And then you're all going to take your long rest now. Note that the shield guardian is outside, and can't get in because of the limited space over there, and
the dome, but he can't be inside the.
What?
He can't be in the dome with us, but he can be inside the impenetrable fortress.
He wouldn't be able to get through that secret passage that leads there in the first place, and there's really no space because he's a large creature. So, like, I've been kind of not paying too much attention to him being able to squeeze through a 5-inch door.
You don't have anybody that has reduced?
If someone has reduced, they could. But he's currently outside.
Hold on. I'm. Hold on.
I forgot I wanted to ask GCM if he wanted to have like specific spells prepared for today, like for the following day.
Let me look at see. I'm trying to see where his. Oh, I can't access. So, can you see if he has the ability to ritual cast
He
enlarge?
doesn't have reduce at all. Let
Hmm.
me check in his spellbook. It's not even in his spellbook, no.
Oh, okay. Uh. hmm. I don't see a way to do it.
Okay.
Unless, unless you guys want to just do the dome and not do the fortress, uh, we. Otherwise, we run the risk of having the shield guardian out.
Doesn't fit in the fortress either.
He wouldn't.
It would fit in the dome. It would not fit in the fortress. Is that correct?
Well, he wouldn't fit in the door to get into the room with the fortress. That's more of the issue, because like it's small passage, the secret door, basically, and he's
Can we put?
large.
Well, wait. We could just put the tower in this room. In here,
Mm-hmm.
because you can put it wherever you want.
That's true.
Or we could technically put it in here, so we're just like we have one way in, which is from here. So we put the because it's 3 by 3, so 3 by 3 it would block this door, and he could come in, and he could be inside. If that's the entrance to there, that's the problem. Then we could just put.
And then he could be in the fortress. I'm not sure about the hut. I'd have to check. Um, I think so, but it says, let's see. No, it says creatures of medium size or smaller for the hut. So large creature can't fit.
Well, at least he'd be in the fortress then.
Yeah, he would be in the fortress on like the second floor, or you guys on the second floor, and you and him on the first floor.
Okay. If Amnon's cool with that.
Yeah, sounds good. A robot doesn't really need a break, right?
It's funny that actually the shield guardian is Amnon's thing, and he's like, "Nah, you guys deal with it."
I think it's just fine, you know.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, so you guys want to move like to the other room with the fortress. And we're going to assume that you managed to like empty the fortress so you can shrink it.
That's what he was.
Yeah.
He was doing that while Dylan was identifying. He was spending all that time just dumping out all the.
Yeah. Okay, just for fun, to see if you manage to like do it properly. Iron, why don't you roll a D100? All right. Ooh. If you had that last week.
No, I like what I got last week.
I know. All right. So yeah, that was just for fun. But yeah, we say you did manage um to to empty it, and you got everything out. You shrunk the fortress, got it outside, and repopped it up. Now, other than the magical items, all of the treasure stayed in the octagonal room. Am I right? all of the treasure, like all the coins and stuff, stayed in the other room. Like you didn't take any of that because it's like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I don't think we were able to put all of it in our thingy, were we?
Yeah, we can't fit it anywhere. Our bag is pretty much full.
Yeah.
We need to like replace all of our copper with just pieces of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of our coppers and silvers.
Yeah, basically. You can do
The
that.
way I see it, we're close enough towards the end of this campaign. Like we effectively have unlimited money because there isn't that much left. There's nothing we can buy. There's nothing we can do. Like even if you charge us 10 times
Yeah.
what it normally costs to stay in an inn, we're good. Like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have plenty.
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering about the actually Strahd's money, whether you really want to steal it or not.
His gold and platinum is gone,
Okay.
and somehow miraculously has been replaced with copper and.
Okay, good to know. All right.
Like by volume, it's the same,
Mhm.
but by value, it has shrunk him.
All right. Good. So you guys go to sleep. I'm gonna assume that nobody needs to keep watch. Would that be a fair assumption?
Does the Stone Guardian, does he sleep?
The Shield Guardian does not.
Shield Guardian? So can he keep watch?
I don't know how smart he is, or it
He
is,
can't
and I don't think
communicate.
he can
Oh,
talk.
okay,
So
okay.
Yeah.
Well, oh,
You can
yeah.
stomp its foot if
Yeah.
someone.
If someone attacks, he could punch you in the
yeah,
face.
But yeah, does sand transfer into the thing?
let me see. What's his intelligence? Ooh, 7. He would not really understand.
I feel like there's barbarians with like lower intelligence.
That's possible. Barbarians aren't really smart either. Why don't
can
you roll an
stand watch.
intelligence with a, let's say, a DC of 10 to see if he would understand your command? Because he can understand commands, but
Like intelligence for him?
yeah, from his character sheet.
Okay, give me a sec. I gotta find his character sheet.
Double click on his token and go to biography, and it's the first link right there. It should open it. So you don't have to look for it the next time.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, he totally understood you and like nods his head and like
Okay.
does a sign that you intuitively understand as he'll keep watch and stomp his foot if anything comes his way or your way. Okay? Cool. So you all go to sleep, and why don't you roll 3 perception checks for me, Amnon, for the Shield Guardian.
For the shield guardian?
Yeah, for the shield
okay,
guardian.
1 second. What is perception? Wisdom?
Yes, wisdom.
So he doesn't have actual perception on his character sheet.
Yeah. NPC sheets only show things that they would be proficient in. Alright. So you guys are taking a long rest. That means 8 hours. That means, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1 hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's
Can we see out
3
those
hours.
rolls? I'm not sure if we're supposed to.
Oh, right. You're not supposed to.
Well, I don't see what the rules are. I just see no encounter.
Yeah, because so far there was
if
one
there was an
encounter,
encounter, we'd
but
see it.
yeah,
There was one encounter and it was commoners, which would not be in Strahd's castle.
we'll get to those. So let's see, where was I? Now I switched to private, by the way. I think I was like halfway through the 4th hour. 1, 2, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1 hour. Then 2 hours, 3 hours, 4, 5, 6. We're about there. Let's finish the 8 hour now. Okay. Good. Okay. Sounds good. I know what might have happened, and I'll see how to integrate that into what happens here.
We all die?
Basically, yeah. Do a fourth wisdom check for me for your shield guardian, please. Okay. 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 Good. You can all click on your long rest. I'll do it for Bartholomew. Let me see. Long rest. Take a long rest. There you go. Oh, I need to activate this. Oh, keep forgetting. There. Why? Okay. So, good. Yeah, so you are inside the dome. It just vanished, but you're still inside the fortress. What do you guys want to do? It's morning. Well, you assume it's morning. You just had like 8 hours of sleep. You were exhausted. It might still be like middle of the night, very early morning. You're not entirely sure because there are no windows around. What do you do?
Bartholomew drops the fortress thing.
Okay.
And puts it in his pocket.
No, he puts it in his barrel.
Oh, he has a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, his wheelbarrow.
Is there anything around?
Is there anything around?
There's
Do a
dead
perception
iron
check for me.
spider.
What did you say?
You don't see anything, but you hear the deadly groans of something vile coming from the other room.
The other
Oh.
room, like where we took stuff out of?
No, like the corridor on the other side.
If it groans, we can kill it.
Great. All right. I saw that. I try to be all sneaky. All right, I'm gonna walk up, and
Did we close the door?
it had been closed. I don't have the ability to
It
move
should've.
my character.
Are we paused? Is the game paused? I can't see. Yeah, it was, I guess, paused.
What
I will
causes the
open the
game
door.
to? What causes the game to not sync up my HP with my character sheet?
I think it's because of a bug that I noticed today, and I'm not sure. Like, if you have the tab activated in Chrome, it should work. If
Oh, okay, no biggie, whatever. It's
Yeah.
just a bug, I guess. If you're aware of it, that's even better.
well, I know there's a bug. I just don't know if it would have affected. Now you just went full HP.
Yeah, well, because I typed it in.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, let me see the debug log. Yeah, yeah, it crashes because of a change in Foundry VTT, a change in the API, and I need to adapt to it. That's all.
Okay. Sorry
Okay.
for the interruption.
No problem. Okay, go. So Ozzy opens the door and goes to the other side. Ozzy, you see the deathly groans coming from a zombie that is missing both of its legs, and it's just the head, the torso, and the arms, and it's dragging itself across the floor, slowly in your direction.
So Bartholomew, being the ever inquisitive crazy guy, would have like been right behind me and peeks his head in,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "What the heck is that? Hell no!"
Mm-hmm.
And me, I'm like,
And what would
give
he
the
do?
poor guy a skateboard or something.
That sounds like you.
He will...
His cantrip probably chill touch.
Yeah, he would chill touch it so that it would move slower.
That's cruel, man.
I'm pretty sure this hits. Let me open my other stuff. Let's see. Where's there? Zombie. Yeah. That hit. And it's 16 necrotic damage.
Was anyone able to attune to the loot? Did Iron attune to it?
I think you need to be a bard, if I remember correctly.
I was told I could not attune.
Oh, really?
Let me check the loot.
What was it? It's called like a loot of wonders or something?
Let's dross loot. Oh, come on. I hate not finding stuff. Where's the... Oh, god damn it. What? Dust, not dross. Okay. Requires attunement by a bard. Yeah, need to be a bard. You can always, multi-class into bard for the next level. If you get to level up before. Wait, did someone just write stuff?
Yeah, you said you were having a hard time finding it.
Okay.
The stupid part is, I put it somewhere that's blacking out to me because of fog of war, so I can't see it.
I know, I was like, why did I... Because I do exactly that, but like in the GM layer, like hidden from you, to like, oh, here, when they get here, throw a fireball at them, or stuff like that. So I'm like, huh, what's with this place having stuff? And then I saw the color and thought, I think it's Ozzy.
So I thought frost. I didn't realize it was necrotic damage. I would have thought it would have been frost damage.
No, it's necrotic. Like it's pretty damn good.
I show frostbite. Oh no, we did chill. We did chill touch, right?
Yeah, chill touch. That's what he's been using because it's perfect against undead. It prevents them from regaining hit points until the start of the next turn. You know? That's pretty cool.
Okay. He would have then moved back and be like, "Fuck that shit! I don't want to get hit."
Okay. The thing is practically frozen on the ground. What do you do?
Hey, Tahanu, you want to try out that new scimitar of yours?
Guess.
Ooh.
I've used the sun sword before. I want to see you slice and dice this thing, man.
Do an initiative roll for me, Tehanu, please.
I mean, it's not like it would do a lot of impressive stuff since I'm at full health. So
It doesn't matter. Okay. It had a natural 20 on its initiative, but you still get to go first. Go ahead.
wow. Okay. Somehow I don't. Oh, okay. I was like, why can I not move my token?
Oh, maybe the wall.
So you want me to poke it?
Try and poke it.
Wow, shit rolls.
Mm-hmm. Bloodlust rapier, nice. Um. Okay. So the nearly frozen, well, not really frozen, chilled zombie, you just kill it with your bloodlust rapier.
Fine. In one shot? First attack?
Yeah. So you kill it.
Oh, dear, the poor guy didn't have any legs to stand on.
Yeah, it didn't. And now your rapier is full of bloodlust. You have to move 15 feet and hit something.
Oh, I'm gonna
What?
hit Ezzy.
Wait, what?
Killed it. He can strike again.
Yeah, when he kills something, when he drops something to 0 HP, he can, without it taking like a turn or anything, he can. What the fuck is happening with my?
I mean, I can do it.
Or he must.
Technically, he can, but I'm gonna make him do it. I want to read the fucking handout. Doesn't open. I don't know why. Don't even see any errors or anything.
If it becomes a must, this is gonna be interesting.
Why the hell is this not open? I'm gonna reload the page. I don't know what's happening.
There's nothing else in the room?
Nothing else, no. It still doesn't open. This one does. This one does. This one doesn't.
Suspense.
Okay, I am really pissed off right now. I don't like bugs.
It's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Thank you. That does help my perspective. Okay, so what did I say on it? If a creature is reduced to 0 HP from an attack from this weapon, you may, as a reaction, move up to half your movement speed and make another attack against a creature you can reach, even if you have already used your full movement this round. Because I think it would be so much more fun, I'm gonna replace the you may into you have to.
Really?
Hey, it's Bloodlust, man.
No friendly fire, please.
So I by the way, as he's doing that, I remind you I'm holding up my sun sword.
Yeah.
So the closer he gets, the more disadvantage he has.
There's gotta be like some spider or something crawling.
Do an initiative roll for me, Ozzy, just to see if you would have had the time to use your bonus. Nah. He's still using his.
No, my sword came out the minute I saw this undead thing.
Okay. But is it active? Well, it would have to be active. Okay, so
Always active.
dear Tehanu, you are at disadvantage. What do you do?
So there's nothing in the room besides Ozzy?
Not within 15 feet of you.
Uh-huh. So I'm like, give yourself to the dark side. And I guess I just have to attack him. But since he has a crazy armor class, probably not gonna hit him anyway.
Mm-hmm. And at disadvantage anyway, so. Well, no, you have your coat and sunglasses thing that you made last time to avoid it.
So okay, normal.
So yeah,
I don't
just
know
straight.
about that.
Yeah, he had a 250 gold piece worth cloak that he sacrificed to make something. Still, you don't hit an AC 24.
It's like, oh, sorry, man, I tripped.
You know, when I had that one shot at Halloween, I used, I don't remember what the cantrip was, but it gave me like once it hit fire on someone, a second ball of fire leaps into someone else. But there was only enemy, and I'm like, well, I don't want to hit someone else. And the GM said, no, you have to. And I was like, fuck. So I'm just doing the same thing to you now. And what I had chosen was for it to hit me, because I didn't want to hit any of my friends. But it's nice to know how you think, Tehanu. All right. What do? You sliced up this zombie. What do you do now?
Zombie burger.
I'm waiting for somebody else. There's an entire half of our party that hasn't spoken.
Isn't everyone dead? I also can't click my character.
Not dead.
I mean, isn't the enemy? The enemy's dead, right? We killed it.
Yeah.
Nothing else to. No enemies.
Well, I still see him.
Yeah, I still see him too.
Yeah, it's dead. I just didn't update the HP.
I don't know why I can move everybody, but I'm not enjoying it.
That's fine. You can move me. I don't mind.
Because at one time or another, someone always didn't come to play at some point, and Ozzy, apparently you are the default, you can control my character person. So you have access to all of them. Alright, what do you guys do?
That's
Well,
all
we
the...
got the thing we came for. Now, I mean, what's left? We're gonna go confront Strahd, find out where the fuck he is.
Well, the one thing I want to do, if possible, is I want to find his
His bed.
resting place. Like, he has to have a coffin of some sort somewhere.
Oh yeah, we got to make sure he doesn't come back.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So, like, I don't know if there's a crypt or a graveyard or... Do you, Esmeralda, do you know?
Let's see. She would know that there are crypts beneath the castle, but she's never managed to get there. So you don't get that information.
What did we see for when the entrance when we first came in for the when we got the skull? Argenvost.
Yeah? Yeah.
Like we didn't see anything there that like maybe would have like gone down a path that we didn't explore.
Well,
Don't we
I
have
don't
the
know.
blueprints? Can we just reference the blueprints? As he just had his paladin smart moment. Like, let's look at the freaking blueprints and see where the damn...
Mm-hmm. You can do that. I am so pissed that this journal doesn't want to open.
Okay.
So we have this on thing.
Is it under... Where is it in our journal?
At the bottom, the green folder, that should be the blueprints.
The green folder?
Do you not see a green folder that says Castle Ravenloft Blueprints?
No. In the journal?
Yeah. Like in the journal entries, you should have like player notes, game summaries, and then you should have like handouts, magic items, and then Castle Ravenloft Blueprints. Oh yeah, no, I know why. I know why.
Making me think I'm crazy here.
Yeah, it's because you know.
Oh, look, there's a green folder.
Yeah,
Look, there's a green folder. Go figure.
you're crazy, man. How did you not notice it before? You see, the module that I wrote for Foundry last time, like first time we moved to it, was something to help share um, journals. So you can just click on a journal and shares it with everyone. And I had it set to give you permission limited on all the items, and that was working fine. And then I think last month they realized that the fact that players were seeing something with limited was actually a bug, so they removed it. They fixed the bug, and then it stopped showing for you.
Okay, so
Comes up on these pages.
yeah, I click on every single page and there's nothing there. So
That's the bug I'm seeing. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
For
Oh
the
wait,
purpose
so you click on it and it's just like empty
Yes.
window. Okay, at the top you should be able to see image and click on image to see the actual
I don't
image.
see image.
there is no image.
Really? What the fuck?
So for the purpose of expediency, can you tell us, like, imagine, whoa,
I'm just gonna.
Whoa!
shit.
What?
Multiple images.
There's like tons of images flashing on my screen. Why is one of them a naked lady?
What?
I'm kidding.
You're on the wrong website.
It's Raven Hub.
What I
Oh
don't
my God.
understand is why all of these fucking bugs when we had no issues before and I did not update anything on the server. That's what annoys me the most.
8-6 looks like a good place to go.
Okay, so how do we get there, Miss?
Where?
Page 6.
Page 6. Uh-huh.
Looks like there would be many. I don't know. It's the basement because all the stairs going down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how do we get there?
That's the question, huh?
Hold on, hold on. Let me look at these other pages.
This seems like to be like the Roman baths.
Yeah, the question isn't just how to get there, but well, it is, but I mean from where? Because the pages are not necessarily in order.
And some of them are kind of not filled in so well.
They are very old blueprints, pretty damaged.
Oh, okay, so we are on page 1. And we came upstairs, right?
Yeah, you're on the 3rd level.
Yeah, because we came up because there's that dining hall back there, and then so we came upstairs. Okay, so we need to go down. These pages are big.
Mm-hmm. So you can come this way.
Oh, I see that.
Could
that's
come
what
that
makes
way.
sense. They're so big. Oh, they're. I was like, how do I make them smaller?
You
There
should be able to resize them.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Is it wrong that organic lollipops sounds absolutely disgusting to me? Kind of super random and not in place, but I apologize.
Well,
Like, I
You-
guess we can backtrack and follow the stairs down to see how,
Yeah.
how far we can go.
Sounds great. Point me in the right direction and let's go.
Gotta retrace our steps that we took. So back through the fireplace into the nether room, into the dining hall room.
Alright, so Bartholomew, being the ADD gnome, will run against the wall because... Oh, there, that's how you get through. He's making his way. And then, as he's right behind...
okay.
What the shit? God damn it. Guys, get over here. Come on, guys.
I'm
We
trying
get-
to get there. Hold on.
This is very cumbersome, getting through this.
Okay, I'm just gonna move everybody because
I was trying. That'd be helpful.
there. I'm gonna move you guys right there. What do
right
you?
in front of Strahd.
Oh, did you notice him? He's right there. Okay, so you arrive, come out of the fireplace, and you find Strahd sitting on the couch, a glass of wine in his hands, just looking into the deep. Well, you assume it's wine. It's just very crimson liquid.
Grape juice.
Yeah, it just might be grape juice instead of wine. I mean, you don't know if he drinks alcohol or not.
For sure that's against his religion.
It might be, yeah. So, what do you guys do?
We go back into the fire.
Just pretend we don't even notice him and just walk right by.
Pretend you're the cleaning crew.
Oh,
I'm good at that.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at Bartholomew's character sheet really fast.
okay. Okay.
You're looking for how many wooden stakes he has?
Oh no!
What?
Oh, I have. I
I
have a question.
reloaded because to reflect the fact that you made changes, and now I'm getting that error screen.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not good.
I have questions.
Yeah.
I guess it's probably too late now, but so before that long rest, I didn't have any spell slots, so I wouldn't be able to put a spell into my shield guardian. Would I be able? Would like Bartholomew be able to do that, or is it only me?
I believe it would only be you. Let me check.
Oh yeah, it says a spellcaster who wears the shield
Yeah.
guardian's amulet.
You could have put a cantrip into it, at least to have something in it.
No, that's true. I could have.
So you could just say you put in a.
It is too late now, though, because you didn't think of it when you woke up.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. What do you guys do? He's still just looking into his glass of pseudo wine.
Has he looked at us at all?
Not. He doesn't seem to be looking at you. Seems to be ignoring you.
Cool. Well, we'll just be on our way.
So, Ozzy, you're going towards the door, ignoring Strahd?
Yep.
As you approach the door, he takes his eyes off the wine, looks at you, and smiles. Takes a bit of his wine, sets it on the table, folds his arms, and keeps looking at you. What do you do?
This is awkward.
Ozzy
Yeah, I'm
seems
finding
to have
something.
Ozzy seems to have frozen mid-step.
Oh, next step to unfreeze him, I need to stab
Oh,
him.
I'm
Is that
trying
right?
to find something. Hold on 1 second.
If he's frozen, I can just stab him.
Okay, we've
That how it
basically
works.
paused the game while Ozzy's looking for something, but his character is not currently frozen mid-step.
I will cast.
Instant teleport.
You're not gonna like me right now, Eunice.
Okay. What are you going to
Yes.
do?
Step.
I'm gonna cast haste on myself.
Okay.
It's a single action,
Mm-hmm.
and it lasts for a minute. And I am gonna see what he does.
He smiles. A little chuckle.
Such an agreeable guy.
Okay.
All right. Who else wants to do what?
Oh my god,
Uh,
it's so loud.
I don't really
can't
know.
hear.
I don't really know what
Jesus
to do.
Christ.
What I heard Nara more than I heard you. I'm not. What did you say?
I don't know. I'm kind of like I don't really know what to do. I'm kind of stunned by this whole situation in general.
Well, Nara was stunned as well. She found the silence to be deafening.
The
My eardrum.
Okay. So Amnon is currently frozen in fear, unable to do anything. Iron, what do you want to do? You were going to say?
I was, so Bartholomew's helm, is it giving off like since isn't he like I guess he's not on
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. Once you entered this room, Bartholomew's helm started emitting light. Definitely. Oh, and there's
That's
Bartholomew. I was
suspicious
wondering
at
where
all.
he is.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm looking at my character sheet.
I'm just hiding in a fireplace and waiting to see what things play out.
Okay, roll a stealth check as you try and stay hidden behind, like the wall of the fireplace. Ozzy, you are hasted. What do you do?
I move in and attack.
Oh, okay. So you wanna? Okay, Tehanu, nobody saw you. So
I'm
Ozzy, you wanna
invincible,
move? You
but
you wanna move
invisible.
towards him and attack?
Mhm.
Okay, everybody, roll initiative.
What? Well, that escalated quickly.
Oh, I gotta roll for this.
Ozzy, you would get advantage, I think, on initiative because you're hasted. I'm not sure if that's how it works. Aaron, I'm gonna increase your volume, Iron, because I can not hear you clearly enough. 1 second.
Is rolling initiative a dexterity saving throw?
It's not.
Then I do not.
Okay.
But my speed is doubled. I
Mhm.
gain 2 AC. I get an extra attack
Okay.
per round
Well,
for the next 10 rounds.
let me do Bartholomew. And who is missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So someone is missing. Someone is missing. That would be Amnon, who is, I guess, frozen in fear because he just passed through fire. And Shield Guardian is still needed.
No, I rolled them both. They're there.
Ah,
I got
okay.
2 for myself.
So
and a
just
14
need
for the
just need to add them then.
That's because I can't click on my character, so I can't.
You can't click on your character. Why?
No, I can't select my. I don't know. I said it like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, I hadn't heard you. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't select my shield guardian or myself.
That's weird. Did you try reloading the page? Just in case.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. It works.
Okay. All right. So let me see where are. So Amnon got a 2, which is nice. Whoops. I just.
Yep,
Sorry, I
okay.
modified Tehanu's. Tehanu, what was yours?
She has
Some
6.
shit thing.
So we had 2 people roll nat ones on initiative.
Wow. So Shield Guardian is 14. Amnon was 2 and Tehanu was 6. Okay. So you Ozzy, we're going to start right at Ozzy's turn. Unless Iron actually Iron, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to do something before Ozzy moves. Like if you want to do anything. Okay, so you want to be the first one to initiate the combat. Like, you don't know yet that Ozzy is going to attack, so that's my question.
So I guess I didn't know I would follow his lead.
Okay, so you're just waiting and you're skipping your turn, and then when he attacks... Okay. Alright, so Ozzy, what do? You attack, right? Please roll your attack. Okay. What? 3 attacks?
Yep.
Paladins get 2, and when you haste, you get an extra bonus. You get a bonus action.
Oh, because of the
Bonus
haste,
attack.
right? I forgot the haste. Okay. Good. Let me see. Where's my fucking? Okay.
Plus, I'm radiating sunlight in front of me.
You are, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. He is going to. He's going to shield himself as a reaction. Nah, he's not. He's not. He just smiles at you and takes the hits straight on. Alright, so 22 does hit, the 15 does not, the 24 does. So that would be 17 plus 13, so 30 damage. As you...
Radiant.
Yes, as you slice him up with your sun sword. And it
then
just...
as a bonus action, I'm gonna hit him with my to try to knock him down.
Okay.
And that's an athletics check, correct?
It was supposed to be an attack because of your... That's your feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. So you hit with all of your attacks. 2 of them connect. They don't seem to be doing as much damage because you can see that the slices that you leave on his face just seem to have left, or rather, the path that your sword went through his face didn't even leave a mark. Esmeralda, what do you do?
She'll move in and attack. Is that like enough to give you flanking or advantage at all, or no?
She'd have to be here.
Yeah. Or just like here. Like the diagonal has to go through the token.
Okay. She will attack.
Okay. Do your
Sorry,
attack.
Yeah. 2 rapier, 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, she crit.
Oh, because of advantage. Yes, she did.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you have all 3 of them connect, and it deals 13, another 39 damage. Okay, I need to grab something. And oh, totally should have gone with. Where is it? I guess I'll do this. Sorry.
You're messing with my Final Fantasy VII music.
All right. So, we said, okay. Again, it doesn't seem to be leaving a mark on him. Shield Guardian, what do you do?
Do I have enough room to make it there?
Too far. Is the shield guardian? Does he have?
Oh no, it should
it's
be
a.
close enough. It should be close enough. That
Yeah.
was from the back corner. The back corner of him can make it to there.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So we can actually make.
Good.
And yeah, he's going to hit.
All right. Double
Oh,
slam.
One sec. I didn't redo the thingy. Oh, crit.
One crit, one miss. Yeah, one crit and one miss. And that's another 19 damage that does not seem to have any visible effect on him. Bart, what would Bart do? Actually, totally the wrong music for this, I think. I thought it would be a more fun music.
I mean, it's fun. It's like we're on a pirate ship.
Yeah, exactly. It's I mean, maybe
He's gonna move to like
the heroic one.
here, and
Where?
he is going to cast.
Again, I should totally think about lowering the volume before I press play. Sorry. Alright. So, what do you do?
Does he have the spell Dispel Magic prepared?
Let me see. Bartholomew spells. This spell magic he does. 3rd level spell. He has
Cast
3 slots.
Dispel Magic on Strahd.
Okay.
He's seeing that our attacks aren't working, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And he thinks there's something like protecting him, so he is gonna try to.
Okay. So, let me check something out. So, choose one creature object. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on target ends. Blah, blah, blah. Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. Okay. You have to choose what effect you want to cancel.
A creature.
Yeah, but you have to choose the like basically I want to dispel like this specific effect on the like you can't just select a creature and dispel everything that is on the person.
See if he's an illusion.
Okay.
I believe. Wait,
Is
one
there
sec.
such a thing as dispelling an illusion?
No, it says any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends for
Yeah,
each spell. Okay, no, so it would affect all spells on.
It's gonna negate any 3rd level spell or lower, and if there's a 4th level spell or greater, I have to roll an ability check to see if.
Okay.
I'm literally invalidating magic on him.
Yeah. I get it. Okay. Nothing happens.
What the hell?
Yeah, and let me just check off 3rd level spell slot. Tehanu, what do you do? You're still very well hidden.
Can I do some sort of sneaky perception check to see if I, like, well, I don't have magic eyes, but I don't know. Can I see something special about this? About him?
You can do a perception check as your action to see if you can discern anything abnormal.
Okay, might as well try that.
You seem to notice that just like the fight that you had with him before, the damage seems to happen but very quickly heals itself. Like almost instantaneously. But since you're focusing all your attention on detecting anything abnormal, you're able to see the wounds close rapidly behind the weapon attacks.
So we just got to prevent him from healing.
He has something. Amnon, what do you do? Well, wait. Tehanu, do you want to use your bonus action or movement?
For now, I'm staying hidden.
Okay. Go ahead, Amnon.
Okay, I'm going to move to right here. And I'm going to bonus action Hex onto Strahd. I'm going to choose Strength. For his ability disadvantage.
It's not intuitive, really.
And then I'm going to hit him with some Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So Hexed. Did I have...
I forget what icon you were using for
I'm
that.
just gonna... Oh my god, that's... I used this for Hex, but it shouldn't be something else. Okay. And go ahead, attack. By the way, this is something I wanted to ask like for a long time, but do you actually see the name of enemies in the combat tracker, or do you see like unknown or something like that? Because I use the module to...
Usually unknown.
Okay, cool, because I never tested it. Okay, that's cool. Because it was a module that I installed that does that, but I didn't remember. I wanted to ask or test it, but okay. All 3 attacks do hit, and they deal 26 damage to this thing.
Hex. Oh, Hex is necrotic, so it's probably not going to do anything to him.
Okay. Let me see. Strahd has... Yeah, definitely has resistance to necrotic. So that would be 12 divided by 2. And where are my fucking stuff?
Before my turn ends, I'm going to look at Bartholomew and say, use Chill Touch.
Okay. So, that would be 6 damage, and the other one was 26, right? Okay. Give me a second to check something out. Okay.
I'm trying to think of something I can do. It's like, there's nothing I can do.
All right.
Just stab him, man. Just keep stabbing.
Strahd's turn. She's going to look around, still smiling. Well, is this how you say good morning? Well, very well then. That is how I shall respond. And he's going to make 2 attacks at Esmeralda. That's 18 and 21.
Is that with disadvantage?
18 and 17. He gets disadvantage
from my Hex attacking as a strength check, ability check.
Wait,
unless he's using dexterity.
Oh, but that would not be... That's an attack. It's not an ability. Even if he uses the strength modifier, it's not a strength ability when it's an attack. An ability check, and that's completely different. Okay?
Is it? Because... let me just make sure.
Yeah, please do. But yeah, an ability check is any... Like... it's not the same thing. Like, initiative counts as an ability check, but like a save intro would not count as an ability check, and attacks do not count as ability check. They use the same modifier as the 6 abilities, but they count as an attack rather than an ability. Okay. So 18 and 21. Her AC is 18. Okay, so they both. Yeah, they both hit, and so it's going to be. Let me check. It's going to be because he critted on one thing, but only with advantage. So I'm trying to. Okay, so it's 47 damage. And he's going to say, "Now perhaps you would like to talk." Iron, what do you do?
I'm confused why he'd want to talk. Do I know what time of the day it is?
You have been in rooms without any light, and there are no windows in here, so you're not sure. You assume that it's very early morning.
Like it hasn't been sunrise yet?
You're not sure. Like you went to sleep early, because you were so tired, but you assume that with the 8 hours, it might be like 5, maybe 6 a.m. Why don't you do a intelligence check, and we'll see if you're able to keep track of time. Let's say. Yeah, you're not sure. It's very early morning. You don't know if it's dawn yet. So what do you want to do?
That was a lot of damage he did to Esmeralda.
It was. Let me see. I actually am the one who is supposed to deal her the damage. So it was 47.
Oh, sorry. Alright, I'll stick with you.
Okay.
It's a deck save.
Oh, right, thanks. 23. This is Strahd. So that's the end of it. Ozzy, what do you do?
I now have advantage,
You do have advantage.
so I will use my hastiness. Actually, I
That's
don't
true.
need to. I'm gonna attack. 29 to hit. 27 to hit.
They both hit.
28 to hit.
All three of them hit. So it's
So
16, 19, and 25. So let me see. 16, 19, and 25. So you deal 60 damage, and you can see like one small drop of blood left right across like the last piece where your third strike hit. Like, not fully healed, it seems. And it seems to have taken some of the damage. What he's going to do now is that after your turn, he's going to say, well, you asked for it, and he's going to turn around and deal an unarmed strike to Esmeralda. He actually had a crit. 43 damage. How much does she have left? Oh shit, she was at 35. So that's going to drop her.
I don't know that you ever leveled her when we leveled.
No, she's an NPC. I decided not to level her. Yeah. So that drops her actually. Shield Guardian, what do you do?
She's not dead, she's just unconscious.
Yeah, she's unconscious. She
Just
dropped.
a flesh wound.
She dropped as he just backhanded her like the backhand of the century.
Shield Guardian's gonna just smash him.
Okay, first one hits, not the second one though. And that's going to be 11 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Bart. What does Bart want to do?
He heard his friend say to cast, was it Chill Touch or whatever?
Yep.
That's what he's gonna do.
Okay. Chill touch. I believe.
That's what Amnon said, right?
That's the one that stops healing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it should be taking 1d6 radiant damage every turn.
Right, because of the thing. So Ozzy, can you just roll the d6 because you're in charge of the helm, I guess. So d6 2 turns. So do it a second time. Okay. Cool. And chill touch hits, deals 14 necrotic damage. Half
And
because
stops
he is
his-
resistant.
But stops his healing.
Yes, that's what it says. Tehanu, what do you do?
I'm just kind of wondering if he has a weakness to silver or not. Like,
There's one way to find out.
Don't
man.
know.
Attack him.
I guess I'm gonna try.
How far are you?
I'm
Far enough to get there. Yeah.
can't move through walls. Oh well, shit. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna give
because
up on the blood.
you were inside of the thing.
Did Esmeralda have to make a death save?
Oh shit! Right, it was her turn, and I just skipped her. Yeah, I did not do the death save. Let me do the death save. She's fine.
Yay.
First one is a success. Thank you for reminding me. Tehanu, what do you do?
I'm gonna try with silver rapier
Okay.
because, as far as I know, he seems to be resistant to necrotic because the spells of the others. So, let's see if the silver works. So,
You're not entirely sure if he's resistant to necrotic because of the spells of the others, but you can assume yes.
yeah, I'm just kind of.
It's just
let's
you
experiment.
don't really know how his healing works or his resistance to stuff at the moment. So do your attacks.
Is this considered flanking with Ozzy or not?
It is, yes. So with advantage. Okay, it does hit. Oh, you're using the silver rapier. Okay. So that's 28 damage. Okay. And you can see that he is bleeding from the wound that you just gave him. And he's going to use his legendary right after you do that to
I don't like how this sounds. Before I do my second attack?
say you're really looking for it. And he looks at you and takes a bite out of you. 23 to hit. And he deals 20 damage to you, Tehanu.
Wow.
Including 13 necrotic and 7 piercing. As he...
I should probably use my reaction for this.
to halve it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because otherwise it would be how much?
It's 20 total. It's 7 piercing, 13 necrotic, 20 total.
Yeah, should I? Nah, might as well just not have it at all and keep my reaction for something else maybe. So 20 damage. Okay.
And...
You should get to finish your attack, Tehanu.
Yeah, I suppose I can do the second attack now.
Actually...
Unless it
Yeah,
somehow cancelled it.
the bite... He should not be able to do the bite unless you are willing or grappled. Are you willing?
Not sure I'm willing out of the blue.
No, we just say no. Like,
Are you willing?
Bad doggy.
Okay. Since you're not grappled, let's cancel the 20, and he's going to do a just an
Bitch slap
unarmed
attack.
strike, and it's going to be 21 damage, which is not
Okay.
better. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just keep it as it was, the same 20, and just it's an unarmed strike. He slashed at you instead of a bite.
So my attack seemed to work.
Yeah, he has like blood seeping.
so continue your attack.
I'm gonna experiment again. Second attack with.
Why do you have 2 attacks?
Because I
Oh,
have two
right,
attacks.
right. Extra attack. Forgot about that.
Yeah, so technically the legendary action should have come at the end of his turn.
Yes. Because
Well,
I
let's just say
thought
it's an
he
intense
finished
fight.
this turn. Second one also hits and it deals damage. It's not as good as you hope, but it deals some damage. And then he
Okay.
slaps you, and you take the 20. Now it's his turn. I am so ashamed of you. And he is going to look at Ozzy.
Throw him to the ground.
He's going to do 2 attacks. The first one is a 21, which you block with your shield that warns you, watch out! And then the second one is a 28 that hits you and deals
Over 9,000.
no, it deals 28. Sorry, I was reading his multi-attack. It is 2 attacks. And deals 28 damage to you. And that's going to be its turn. Iron, what do you do?
I am going to. I'm gonna present the relic.
Okay. He is, by the way, already in sunlight because of Ozzy's sun sword. Just FYI.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
How does he feel about that?
I didn't know if that you were counting that or not. So if you're counting that, then I won't expend my actions to.
Okay. That's why I told you in
Just wanted-
case.
yeah. All right.
Because I think it
So-
does other stuff too. That's why I wanted to make sure that.
Yeah, yeah. No, that was my tip. So
Okay.
it's okay. Then what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move in closer to be barely in range of him for Spirit Guardian. So he has to take damage.
Okay. Please post the Spirit's Guardian again.
And it won't hurt any of my friends.
Okay.
What form does
So
the spirit
around you.
Great damage, yeah. 15 feet.
So
guard-
If
What do the little spirits look like?
Oh, I don't like ghosts, or not ghosts, but angels.
Ghosts that do radiant damage.
I'm trying
like
to get
little angels.
Yeah. Am I within 15 feet where I'm at?
You are, I believe, within 15 feet of him. But is it like?
It's halved if he makes a save.
So I'm trying to understand. They flit around you to a distance, so they are like an entire
Constantly takes
all around
damage.
you.
Yeah, 15
There's,
feet around.
just
me,
imagine there's tons and tons of these little like
Okay,
angels,
okay.
Yeah.
and they're just constantly attacking, and so
Okay, so yeah, okay, cool, right. So as like a sphere, perfect.
so his speed is
So
halved.
he needs to do a Wisdom save. 26.
Okay, so then he takes half the damage.
Half the damage.
17 divided by.
No, yeah, half of 17.
Half of 17, so that would be 8. And so he just bats the little things and smiles. They
But it's
barely
constant
seem to
radiant
be.
damage.
Yeah, it's radiant. He barely seems to be annoyed by it. Ozzy, what do you do?
I still have advantage because of my good friend Tahanu.
Mm-hmm. And still hasted, right? That's your third turn?
This is the third turn. I have 10 of them.
Mm-hmm.
28 to hit.
Does hit. That's a 20. And the other one also hits 21, so that's 40 total. All right.
And on the
And a
29,
third one.
I'm going to put a.
Why does
Wait,
it say
what?
that? Ignore this.
Ignore what?
He's
The
killing us.
the thing in the chat.
What's it called? I'm gonna do a third level smite, and he is
Okay, third level smite. And you said and something?
as my bonus action. I'm gonna make you really love me. I cast Shield of Faith at level 1.
Okay, cool. So, Divine Smite. Okay. He takes 29 Radiant. And he seems
no,
to
I
be
don't
really
cast
tough.
Shield of Faith. Because I didn't realize it was concentration, so never mind. I don't cast Shield of Faith. I don't do
Okay.
anything with my bonus action.
Okay. Why do you not want concentration?
It'll break his haste.
It breaks my haste.
Oh, right. Thanks. Okay. Cool. So, Esmeralda.
Another roll, please.
Yeah. Actually, can you do it? I'm the one who did it last time.
I don't know how to do it with her character sheet. I can't do anything with her character sheet.
You can't?
Except for, like I can click to roll, but
Yeah. Like if you just click on that save the HP, does it? Oh, it probably doesn't show it. Okay,
I
so I'll
can't
just do it.
anything. Yeah.
Okay, second save.
Saves.
You know, if it was a natural one, she would have been dead.
No, she wouldn't have. That's just two.
So they 2 failed.
2 fails.
Oh, right. Because she had one success. Good
Yeah.
point. Yes. Shield Guardian. What would the Shield Guardian do?
He's just gonna keep doing what he does best.
First one misses, the second one hits, and he deals 10 damage as he smashes his head with his huge fists. Bartholomew, what do you want to do?
He does that I see touch thing that stops the healing.
Right, the chill touch. Right.
Chill touch. Does he? It's for 1 turn, right? Or does it last for a certain amount of time?
It's
It's
one
until
one
his
round.
last-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
Okay. That's 11, which means it misses. He is not chilled anymore, and he is going to use his turn to do an unarmed strike against Ozzy. 26 to hit. That's going to be 21 damage. Tehanu, what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna keep doing what works. So, silver rapier, since apparently the silver scimitar didn't do much. There it is.
Okay.
And the second time.
he gets to sneak attack though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, I guess
you
I'm
do.
gonna add it to the second
Yeah,
one.
add it to the second one. You forgot to add it. Can you just roll manually? What was it? 3d6?
Weird. I checked it so that it was supposed to. Oh well.
Oh, you forgot your D6 for his helm.
Yep.
True. So Ozzy, please do the helm. And 3 from the helm. He's starting to look pretty beat up. And after your turn, Tehanu, he's going to say, I am so disappointed in you. And he's going to try and hit Ozzy again. It's only 21 though, so that's a miss. Alright. Amnon, what do you do?
I think. Wait, let me just crunch some numbers. Okay, I think I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
I think he's disappointed that we are not one-shot killing him.
Alright, so 14 damage and 13 damage. The last two do hit. Okay. So that's going to be very close. He's looking pretty beat up. He's going to use his legendary again after your turn to try another hit at Ozzy. It does not hit. Then
So, quick question. So he
Yeah.
has resistance to Hex or to Necrotic.
mhm.
So
You
is it
assume.
it's half rounded up with resistance, right?
Yeah, technically.
So that
No, it's half wrong. It's always rounded down. In D&D.
But a 1 stays a 1.
A 1 stays a 1. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so that's still 2.
So like a 1, the 3 becomes a 1 and the 1 stays a 1. It'll always do the minimum damage.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if it was rounded up or rounded down, because
Yeah.
if it was rounded up, then that would still be 3 damage.
In general, you will always be rounding down, but 1 always being a minimum.
Okay.
In most things, yeah. On his turn, he is going to say, I had such high hopes for you. But you know, you're not that bad. Perhaps you need to hone your skills a little bit more and then come find me. And then he is going to start shimmering and become a sort of mist that just drops to the floor and just vanishes into the floor, disappears.
I'm like, is there a hole in the floor?
That's
Okay.
the fun.
I'm hasted, right? I'm gonna start just stomping my foot, trying to.
He still takes damage from my. He still takes damage, right, from my. Because at the start of his turn, from my
From the helmet?
from my spirit guardian.
Oh, the spirit guard.
Oh, the spirit guardians. Yes, please do roll those.
He has to roll his save though.
Oh, the save is every time, right? It was wisdom, right? Yeah, that was a 12. Sorry,
Yay! Takes full damage.
full damage
Oh,
from the
13.
spirit guardians, but he left, so you don't know how long lasting that's going to be. But that's a little encounter with Strahd, who came to visit you. But nobody
I would
wanted
like
to
to-
talk.
I would like to walk
He
up
just
to
wanted to say
Esmeralda
goodbye.
and cast Cure Wounds. Level 1.
Yes, please. I'm sure she'll be grateful. Okay. So do the rolls for the cure wounds.
11.
Okay. Let me see. Where is little Esmeralda? 11 healing. There she is. She opens her mouth and says, "Damn bastard." Ooh, I wonder if I have some nice audio for that.
Why would she
She
say
said
that?
that?
She wakes up. She's like, I wonder, that bastard. Do I have any audio for that? Like, what?
I thought she was about to say, "Ooh, I wonder if there's some bacon on the fire."
Damn, I only have celebratory sentences. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, well,
she asks.
We won.
Yeah, the tone isn't right, but like, did we win? What happened?
well, he just came to say good morning, and then we stabbed him repeatedly. That was a little bit impolite.
Good friends.
Totally impolite. Didn't get to do my monologue. Alright, what do you guys do now?
Is there some bacon?
Well, no.
No.
There is a
Yeah.
glass of wine on the table if nobody knocked it over.
Ah, can I taste it?
Sure. Please do a wisdom save intro.
What? Okay.
Just drank blood, dude.
I don't know. It could be. I was thinking it was grape juice.
You should make him roll a d6. On a 6, he gets HIV. And
That's
on a 1,
that's a
he
good
gets
one.
Hepatitis.
Wait, give me a second. I'm looking for something. Where is my scroll bar? Yeah.
What, now
It's-
I turn into Strahd?
You are pretty sure that it's not wine, and it's not grape juice, and the texture, it's heavy in your mouth. It has like metallic taste to it somehow, and
Dude, it's adamantine juice.
adamantine juice. Yeah, you just drank blood, dude. Let me do a little.
Alright. Just gonna spit it on the floor.
Yeah, you just take 9 damage.
9.
9. Because you rolled so low. You also got HIV. Okay, you didn't get HIV. But. That's actually a good one. Roll a d6, like Ozzy said. And then we shall decide what you guys want to do now. And somebody please give some 666. Yeah, you got all the sicknesses, all the illnesses,
That's not how
all
it
the
works.
viruses. Okay, you just vomit because you retch all your guts out because it's just vile. You realize that you just tasted blood. But the worst thing is, what disgusts you the most is that you seem to have enjoyed it.
How can you enjoy this shit? It's not even grape juice.
Alright. What do you guys want to do at this time? And please somebody give some Ritalin to Ozzy, because he is fucking hasted. He's just running around like a kid on sugar.
Actually, let me retcon that. I'm pretty sure I did not enjoy it since I vomited it. But I'm pretty sure the sword is laughing in its scabbard and it enjoyed the show.
Wait, was it a sentient sword? I don't think I made it sentient.
No, but
Probably not.
Its spirit
It's still
is laughing. Its spirit is
My
laughing. Yeah.
sword is like, after we kill Strahd, we're gonna kill that guy, because apparently he's a vampire too.
hey, I just tried drinking
Yep.
grape juice.
Yep, totally. Alright. What do you guys want to do?
We're gonna try to go down, right? Find the stairs and move down.
That's what you said?
I'll be right back.
Okay. So, what do you, who wants to lead the party towards the stairs?
Whoever's looking at the map.
Iron
I'm
was
just
looking at the map.
a pile of vomit.
You see some chunks in there. You're not exactly sure if that's from something you ate or if it's like your own guts. It's very vile.
I'm pretty sure it was just like the skin of the grapes.
Yeah.
Was it? Wait, if it was blood, was it goat blood?
You don't know. You just enjoyed it. Okay, maybe you didn't enjoy it,
man,
but.
I did not.
All right, Iron, where do you lead everybody?
We're retracing our steps that we did before, so.
Okay, then move, and everyone will follow you. All right, everybody, follow her.
Shouldn't we call like the cleaning crew for like, the pile of crap on the floor?
We probably should.
There's probably a bell rope that we can pull.
A what? A bell?
Like probably a rope I can pull, and then some people come in and clean up or attack.
Or maybe a golem. All right.
Yeah,
So you are
that's
all
fine.
retracing your steps. You enter this room, and where's my thing? You find something. Iron, as you walk through this room, watching around you to make sure that there's no new danger, that Strahd isn't hiding somewhere in this room. As you're walking, you kick something with your foot that you didn't see. It was something that was buried in dust.
What do I find?
Roll a d100 for me, please.
Okay.
You find a divine intervention.
75. Oh my god. You find a small, round, circular object that you're not exactly sure, but it just like skids on the floor and just throws a little bit of dust all around it as you kick it by like inadvertently because you didn't see it. No, it's like something like about this in size. Just like a
I can't see you.
Would I have a sense if there might be anything magical or? To this?
you don't know, it's just like a circular flat little thing on the floor covered in dust.
It's a magical pug. It's a slammer.
Hey guys, look what I found. I have no idea what it is.
You want to pick it up?
Yes. I'll pick
If you're not picking it up, I am.
I pick it up.
Okay, you pick it up. It's dusty. Do you want to like rub the dust off? Hope there's no genie.
I'm gonna see if I can blow it off and see anything first before rubbing it.
Okay. So you blow some of the dust off, and you can see a little bit of shimmering beneath the dust, and it looks like just shaking it enough also you're able to see enough of it to make out that it's a mirror, an old but small mirror that was somehow thrown on the floor. You can't really see your face in it because of all the dust yet, but
Green enough,
it's a
what is
mirror.
it? Wait, I have prestidigitation, I think.
You do, I believe.
you-
Yeah.
Would you be able to clean it up for me?
Yeah. Oh wait. I thought I did. I actually do not. But I'm sure that our resident little nob dude does.
Let me check. Esmeralda does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Esmeralda's like,
Clean it up.
well, since you healed me so graciously, she just snaps her finger and all the dust just falls on the ground. It's shiny, it's beautiful, it's brilliant, it's old.
You can recognize a Vistani, all right.
And you can see your reflection on it. Please do a wisdom saving throw for me, Iron.
Where'd you guys go?
22.
Nice. You see. Oh, let me move Bartholomew. And they are just on. You're on the table. They are following Iron, who is leading the party towards the stairs. And she just found something on the floor and picked it up, and it turned out to be a small mirror. Okay, So, you look inside the mirror and you see your reflection, but it's an old version of you. It's like the mirror somehow is just showing you what you would look like when you are old. And all you can think of is, well, at least I don't look like my mother. Okay, I don't know your character's relation with her mother. So you're like either that, or if you don't like it, you can just think, well, I'll look pretty good when I'm older. And there you go. You got a gothic trinket.
I don't know if like if you guys wanted
Oops, that was
like,
me.
Spend a little time to identify it, or is that as much as we're gonna know?
I can identify it. Yeah, I'll identify it.
That would take you like 10 minutes to identify it. You don't know if it's magical or not yet.
I think it's fine. Can we
Can
take 10 minutes to check out this weird thing that I'm scared I am?
Okay, you want to identify it here now? Sorry, you were saying something, Iron?
I was, because I wasn't sure. How long's the short rest?
An hour.
Okay.
Identify is 10 minutes. And I roll a random encounter every 10 minutes.
Roll that encounter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm fine with
and
it.
I'm gonna do prayer healing while he's doing that.
Okay, cool. Alright, so prayer of healing, identify, and I roll. Okay.
Everybody gets 14 health. That needs it.
14. You also get an extra 4, and I don't know if you took the extra when you healed.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, you're at full HP anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was to help Esmeralda and Ozzy and Tahanu.
Okay. While
Free HP, thanks.
while you do all of this, well, first of all, identify. The identification comes back. It is barely magical. It doesn't seem to do anything other than show you an older version of yourself, like what you would look like as you would grow older. It doesn't have any other particular magical property. It's just a trinket.
Whoever wants it can have it then.
Okay.
That was not very exciting.
Yeah, it wasn't. But that was your random encounter when you entered the room. You found a trinket, and that's that's what you ended up having. It could have been something worse. Be happy that the random encounter was a trinket. So not exciting, but if you don't die, it's enough to say that it's exciting. So let me see.
I might as well sell it on eBay.
So isn't it the stairs when we ran into all the swarm of bats?
Rats.
Rats. That's what it was. Rats.
Yeah. It's to your right. Let me just do a little something. Okay. As you finish your prayer of healing and dust yourself off, and Amnon hands you back the mirror, and I assume you put it in your backpack. Let me heal Esmeralda by 14. You notice something. Let me roll to see who notices. The fourth player, so the fourth player would be Tehanu. You notice something in the corner of your eye. You see a floating goblet from the table. Well, you're not actually sure if it came from the table, but you just see a floating goblet, a silver goblet, just
I'm gonna go
floating.
Near and like, can I drink it?
And you look at it, it's filled with wine. It's like filled to the brim with wine. And yeah, you can drink
Do I
it if you
feel
want.
lucky?
It's up to you.
Well, this can't be worse than the previous one.
So you wanna grab it or let it float?
Might as well grab it. I mean, the worst thing that happens, it kills me.
All right. You got a silver goblet full of wine. You wanna drink it?
You're gonna taste a sip.
All right. Do a Constitution saving throw, please.
Why does all this shit happen to me?
Well, you decided to do that.
Can something good come out of these? Come on.
Yeah. It's you drink and it's like, oh my god, it is wine, but it's horrible. There's something in it. It's poisoned somehow. And it's just yeah, it's adamantine wine. And you just feel it burn a hole in your stomach and you take fucking hell, 63 damage.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Can I can't use my reaction, right?
Nope. You're gonna react.
Swallowing of poison.
Yeah, your
Okay.
your stomach just moves aside to let it drop. Yeah.
Well,
I am so
that's
glad
a
I
pretty
did
good
this
one.
roll publicly. But yeah,
that's some pretty
it
good
was
wine. I highly
poisoned.
recommend it, folks. Try it out. Some fine vintage. Better than Dragon Crush, actually.
Better than Dragon Crush. Well, that's cool.
Is he dead?
No, I think he's sturdier than that. But he's looking
I
pretty
can
weak.
stomach it.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit weak.
you can see him grow pale and like, ugh.
Yeah, pale draw, that's quite something.
Okay, Tahanu, what did we learn about drinking random shit in Strahd's house?
Well,
Don't do it.
no, I would say third time's a charm. Next time, Mr. Fox.
So, what do you do now?
But whatever that wine, I'm gonna keep it like in a vial or something. And if it's poison or something, I can probably use it.
Okay. You have poisoned wine, which you already had, by the way. Because you did that same thing the last time you were at the winery.
Oh, right, I forgot.
Yeah. I don't know if that other one was going to be as potent as this one, but yeah.
I'm gonna just write it down as really poisoned wine.
Really poisoned wine. Yes. All right. What next? You want to keep going towards the stairs?
Yeah, that was the way we're heading.
Yep. So you can keep going. And so I'm just going to move you guys to the stairs, right? Well, basically you arrive at the stairs that you've been at, and you said you wanted to go down, right? Or was it up?
It's down.
It is down, right? Just making sure. And so you start going slowly down to make sure that moving carefully, basically. And what's the order that you are going down the stairs in? Who's first?
I'll go first.
Yeah, probably Azzy. Yeah. I want to go like last or second last, maybe like second last.
Okay. And who's last?
I'll follow Ozzy.
Okay, you follow Oz.
I'm lagging behind because I'm doing a second wind.
Okay.
Or I think I'm gonna need it.
And you don't want them to eat your wind as they follow you down the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Bartholomew and Esmeralda.
Oops. Double click the damn thing.
The first one wins, so there. You get 13. All right. So you arrive at the second level, basically. What the fuck? Who? Ozzy.
What did he write?
Ah, you can't see it, but I can. He's just drawing penises everywhere. I mean, when we were doing the whole drawing tools thing, people were saying like players are gonna draw penises, and I'm like, nobody can be that childish. That would be like, come on. All right, I'm deleting this stuff.
Have you met our paladin?
Yeah.
Can't
All
see
right.
any of the other ones I drew, can you? A whole bunch of them. There's like 5 of them around the outside. Like,
All right. As you keep going down. Wait, do you keep going down? Yeah, right. You arrive where with the little room with Leipzig, the accountant dead, poor little guy, and you keep going down. You arrive at the ground floor basically, but as you are going down these stairs, you start to hear some noises, some clamoring, some.
It's the peasants.
People screaming, yelling. And there's this loud clamor that fills the unhallowed halls of Ravenloft. You hear cries of, "Kill the vampire!" mixed with bold voices shouting, "Never again! To the crypts!" It's coming from this floor as you are just passing through it, going down the stairs.
Well, that's
Sounds
going to
like-
be interesting.
Sounds like people.
Oh my god.
Like any voices we
He's
recognize.
like, what the
Not voices you recognize, but it sounds like people, yeah.
Sounds like an interesting bloodbath in the making.
Maybe Barovia
Oh,
finally got
so
fed up and sent their own attack party.
Maybe. You didn't
they're all
know.
dead.
What do you guys do?
We should follow these people. I mean, if it's the Maribana people intent on killing Strahd, hey, the more the merrier. They're all gonna die, but we get to enjoy the show.
Yeah. True. It's all up to you. Where you want to go. What you want to do.
Can I just kind of peek around the corner and see if they're normal peasants, humans?
Sure. Do you want to do it stealthily or just like normal?
Well, stealthily. Why the hell not?
Roll stealth and perception check, please. Okay. Stealthy enough. Maybe. Wow. Finally some perception from this dude.
Yeah. That's from the fine wine.
Yeah, that helps. It clearly opened your eyes wide.
Yeah.
They're bloodshot, but they're open.
It wakes you up.
Yeah. You see in the center of the hall, like I'm gonna move you so you can see it. You see 4 Barovians. People you don't recognize, but they look drab. They look like people you may have lived in the village of Barovia or maybe Vallaki. They look like very common people, like commoners basically. Which is actually the NPC's name. But yeah,
I mean,
they
if I
seem
were just
normal.
judging from the avatar, they almost look like a Lish or something.
Yeah, that's how all Barovians look. Basically, they don't get
Look
much
like shit.
sunlight. But yeah, they're there screaming, yelling, shouting, and they are brandishing torches. And a couple of them seem to have like pitchforks, and yeah.
Okay, so I just signal to the others. Oh well, I mean, just normal villagers that are doing some parading around and waiting to get killed, I guess. Want to join them?
Maybe.
Okay,
They said something about the crypts, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. They
Or
said
maybe
to the
they were
crypts,
Spartans
kill
and-
the vampire, and things like that.
Are you sure they were not Spartans? And they were like, to the cliff!
gonna walk out. Whoa! There's two of me.
There's two of you.
Not
Oh
anymore.
god, more dicks.
What?
Stop dicking around, man.
I think he just said you're a huge dick.
She just did.
I said more dicks because look what he drew.
I see what you did there.
It was supposed to be gray. I was trying to make it blend in so that when we open the door, everyone will notice it. Okay, so I walk up to these guys and I'm like, "What wall is in front of me that I can't walk through?"
What? No walls.
I'm trying to move and it's saying you cannot walk through walls.
The wall of your incomprehension.
Try now? Okay.
Okay, now I can.
No idea what happened.
I'm gonna be like, "Hello."
And they're like, a dragon! Burn him!
Yeah, basically. They all like cower in fear and like, kill the vampire! And one of them charges you.
And I'm gonna
Just
look at him
slap him.
and be like, we're here to kill Strahd, so you probably don't want to fight us. We're on the same team."
Do a perception check for me.
Perception?
Persuasion, sorry. Yeah. And you guys tell me when you start to get tired and want to wrap up. Because it's been a little over 2 hours already.
Oh, we're just getting into the interesting part. Holy shit!
Yeah. Dude is like... Oh. Oh, okay. What? You're not... Yeah, you don't look like him.
No, we're here to kill Strahd. We're just making our way to the crypts. Do you know the way?
Down? We're tired of this miserable life. We kill Strahd tonight or we die. At least we'll escape this life.
I'm gonna move out to where these guys are. Why are you going to the crypt?
To kill him. To kill that undead monster. He lives there, right? And he looks behind him to his friends, like to get confirmation that, yeah, he lives there.
I don't know, a man of his stature, I would have thought he would have lived in a penthouse.
You can see doubt like plain on the guy's face. He has no idea, like, maybe I didn't think this through. Doesn't matter. We're angry and we are fed up with this life. We'll go to wherever and kill him wherever he hides in this blasted castle. Yeah.
I just chuckle at them.
So you're here for the same thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, we should join forces, right?
Our initiative is our tracker is really full right now. We don't want to add 4 more.
I
into
don't.
our-
Maybe they're level 17, you know?
Do I get a sense? Do these people like? Do I get a sense that these guys are just gonna basically walk in and get killed, or do they actually look like they might actually have?
Do a perception check for me.
I'm not good at this.
Good
Okay,
enough.
but then sometimes I am.
Yeah, these guys look like they are beefy in the sense of they're just meat.
Are they impossible?
like you can just throw them at the enemy if you need to. You're not sure
You can use
if
them as a shield.
you're not sure if one of them might survive if you step on them on their foot. I think Ozzy liked my joke. Yeah. They don't look very like they're just farmers who have no idea what they're doing.
I'm going to tell them, leave this to us. This is what we're here to do. We're adventurers. Like, we've been training for this. We've been getting ready for this. Go back to your families. It'll all be better.
These are not the vampires you're looking for. Yeah, whatever. Do another persuasion check for me, please.
Oh my god, really? +9 and I get an 11.
He says, "Go back to our families." What families? They're all dead. Dead, I tell you.
I'm gonna pull out
Dude.
50 gold.
Okay, because with all the dicks you've been drawing, man, don't start your sentence with "I'm gonna pull out" and then pause.
No, I'm gonna pull out like 50 gold,
Mm.
and I'm gonna put it in their hands and be like, "Look, this is more money than they probably have made in several years," and just be like, "Go back to town,
Buy the
spend some
town.
make some friends, buy them drinks, ladies of the night, whatever you want to do. Take a bath. You guys kind of stink, like, but take this money, go be well and be happy."
Do another persuasion check with advantage. And I'm almost tempted to take off the advantage because you said "ladies of the night" and it has a very different connotation here.
29. I nat 20'd it.
Yeah. You'll kill the bastard, won't you? All right, guys. And he just shows them the money.
Like, oh, we could buy the whole of Valaki with this.
Pretty much.
Okay. Well, thank you, kind sir. All right.
If you're-
You take care of him, or we'll be back and do it for you. And they leave. Unless you want to say or do something before they leave.
No, I do not.
Anyone else?
And just roll my eyes. I'm like, peasants.
Love it. All right, they left. That, my friends, was the Barovian Commoners random encounter that you had before, and I just played it.
The
here
Barovian
instead.
Liberation Army.
Yeah. Because it didn't make sense for
It's
make
the
sense
job
for them
BLO.
to just
You know, a blowjob.
what?
What?
It's, you said the Barovian Liberation. Oh, BLA, not BLO. Shit. Ruins my joke.
I think you ruined the joke.
I'm just tired. I'm sorry.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do now?
Chase the peasants and we kill them.
What? Okay, Ozzy, you deal with him. I think that wine is getting to his head.
That is not the way to heal.
What?
His weapon. To
That's true. He could sacrifice the peasants to get his health back up.
Oh, he heals when he hits. I forgot that.
Yeah, if
Alright.
if I saw him go, if he actually legitimately goes after them, I would go after him.
I'm just kidding. I mean, I would one-shot kill them and chain combo a thing.
Yeah, probably. Let me see. AC is 10, HP is 4.
Yeah. One-shot kill chain thing.
Probably would have happened. And you did the right thing not letting them follow you, because they would have increased the number of encounters by a lot. because they would have been like shouting all the way through.
Oh,
Yeah,
so fun.
yeah. Just when you think a random encounter isn't so bad, it can actually be pretty bad instead of it's like, oh shit, yeah. All right, that's enough metagaming. What do you guys want to do now? Going down? You are going down, dude.
Well, I don't know which way's down. Is it the doors here or what?
Well, you were in the thing.
Yeah, we're in the stairwell. I thought we were just gonna keep going down.
Oh, it keeps going down. Okay, well.
Yeah, it does keep going down. So let me just move you guys to the right place. I think you're missing some shield guardian or something. We'll just assume he's following from behind.
Yeah, he's following you.
Alright, so you arrive at the next level, and I need to drop Bart into this place. Where's Bart? Where's Bart? There's Bart.
Nice. I recuperated my old avatar.
Oh, right. Okay, I can fix that.
No, leave it there. I need to take a note of what. Ah.
Better?
Yeah, now I can see what the URL is for this thing.
Oh, you could have told me. It's probably characters tehanu token.png.
Ah, cool.
That's what it was, right?
Let's see. Anyway.
I don't know.
let's keep going.
It's seen. Anyway, yeah. So, what do you guys do? The stairs still go down, and you've just reached one level, one more level.
We've been here before, right? We've been on this level.
Maybe.
Yeah. We went and found like somebody's skin in that other room.
Yeah. We should like recognize this place, right?
You may or may not. I mean, everything looks like a corridor.
Well, we were also using the blueprints, right? I feel like we'd be able to kind of figure out where we were. I don't know, maybe not.
You have access to the blueprint. You tell me if you're
they
able
don't
to.
open up.
They don't open up. They should. God damn. I don't know where this stupid bug is coming from. Let me check actually.
It's from Bogovia.
Out.
You heard
Out.
that loud thump?
Out, dude. You
I
do
think
not
that loud
deserve.
thump was the sound of the joke just falling down flat.
Do you want me to re-show all of the blueprints to you?
Why don't we do that? I don't know how much longer are you guys thinking we want to go?
It's all
Because
up to you.
I'm starting to get tired myself.
Yeah, it's kind of getting late for me. So
So why don't we call it for the night in the thing, and then hopefully by next week the maps will work appropriately. Some magic programming voodoo will have.
Okay.
yeah,
And
it works for me.
okay, and that means you decide if you go out this level or keep going down depending on the blueprints next week, right? Okay, sounds good. So our adventure ends for this week as you go down one more level, and find yourselves in a corridor. Ooh. All right.
Spooky.
Spooky, yeah. Thanks for playing. Hope you had fun. It was a
We
little
killed Strahd.
it was a little slow at first, but then it was fun. All right. I shall say goodbye to my stream viewers, which amount to number 0, I believe, and see the
Well, you don't
same
want us to
0 next
cheat.
week.